Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Jennifer's Lair. If you guys didn't know, my name is Jennifer. I love animals, I love cats, I love Halloween, I love spooky things, I love supernatural, I love all different kinds of music and things. So if you guys like what you see and you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, as it'll notify you when I drop my newest videos. So guys, today I'm gonna get right to it. I wanted to go through some Halloween stuff. As you can see, there's a little bit here and there's some piles by me and stuff. It was things left over that I hadn't shown you guys, and some of it may not be exactly Halloween, but you can also make it spooky. So, and I'm all about Halloween all year round. I don't know what happens in your guys' houses or anything, but I'm just about Halloween all the time, 24/7, you know, every single day of the year. Every day is Halloween to me. It's not like a day, it's a lifestyle. So, I'm going to get into it. I'm also going to give you an update, and I'll probably just tell you right now. The kittens are doing well, the kitties that we rescued, Luna and Avril. So if you guys haven't seen that video, go back. I want to apologize for the last two videos. I know that I've been quite angry at the neighbor, but I just don't like what he does. So, and he's trying to hurt the animals. So there's that. But anyways, I'm not gonna even make this video about that anymore. It's over with and said and done. Everything that's happening is positive. You know, like I said, we've got homes for 12 cats that we made happen to get them up out of here and up off the street. So I am happy about that. And we took in 2 as well. So there still is a little here in bits and pieces. There's still some roamers out there. And I have heard from many cat professionals that if you start getting rid of cats, you know, find them homes and whatever and get them out of the area, you're going to have more cats. So, and I'm already starting to see some new little ones, you know, coming up. So, in the neighborhood. Anyways, guys, but we're not talking about this now. I love cats. You guys should understand. Now we have 6 cats total. And I'm maxed out to, yeah, maxed out. I've been very busy with them. And they take a lot of my time, a lot of effort, a lot of love, a lot of, you know, you have to, like, you know, have patience with them as well. Luna, she's scared of the TV. So there's that. You try to turn on the TV or whatever, and she hears voices coming from it. And she sees, like, you know, picture and everything. And she's just, like, back behind the couch. So, and we did open up, because they were just in the bathroom, but now we opened up another room, because that bathroom was part of my husband's man cave. So his man cave is kind of their headquarters. So they've been staying in there for a while. They have to still quarantine because it takes a while for them to get dewormed and things like that. And I want to make dang sure that they're not going to give our cats cat leukemia, because the vet cannot get them in until, well, it'll be a few weeks before they can get them in still. So I'm trying to keep everybody kosher, everybody safe, and then we'll go from there. So anyways, guys, there's the updates on the cats. I love them all. They're all so sweet and innocent, and I love them so much. I cherish every single one of them. I've been working hard with them and everything. So for that, you know, and I just want to say thank you to all the rescuers and things and people out there that actually help them out on a daily basis, because it's not an easy thing. And just thank you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. So thank you very much. Thank you also, guys, for not hurting animals. Thank you guys so very much, because I appreciate that as well. So thank you. Anyways, guys, we're going to get into some Halloween stuff today. Yay! 'The 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 Yay! ' Okay, so my friend, she used to work where she used to work, and they were going to throw away some stuff. So she gave me some cards because they were going to go in the garbage. So she decided to take them, and her supervisor at the time okayed it and everything. So she gave me some, and here are some cards, and then I'll show you some other things for Halloween. Now, these are really cute cards, guys. I just love this. And they came in these like little packs because, well, they normally stock them and then they don't have like the little things on them. But this basically has 2 cards in there. And look at this cute little kitty. I mean, so adorable. And it says, thinking of you on Halloween. So there's this adorable little kitty one. And then we have a surprise little one with a little kitty, a black kitty. That looks like my kitty Raven, by the way. And, you can never go wrong with the black cat. A Halloween riddle just for you. What is a ghost favorite sandwich? A boo-witch, maybe? Trick or treat, and there's like a little dog with devil horns, which I think is so cute. And then she gave me another one of these as well. Receipt or recipe for a happy Halloween. Eye of newt, drop of bat blood, dash of wolfsbane. Cute little witch with a cauldron. Stopping by with a friendly boo. How cute. No, and then she gave me another one too. I really enjoy these, and I appreciate her so much for doing this or giving these to me because they were just going to be thrown in the garbage. It's Halloween, thinking of you. And I got 2 packs of them. I'm still trying to figure out, guys, if I want to have a Halloween party or not this next year. Because it's a lot of work, and last year, like the last couple years, every time I do it, I get really stressed. And so I don't know if I want to do it or not. But, I mean, this year I was so busy that sadly, I didn't miss not having one. I was able to do other fun things to make up for it and stuff. So it actually really worked out well for me. Happy Halloween from someone who thinks you're special. So cute. These are beautiful because I love the bats. And I love that little, Victorian feel, Gothic feel of these. They're like more my style. And then, of course, you've got the thinking of you on Halloween again. And she gave me quite a few of, like, the little kitty ones because she knows I love cats. So, and why not? I love witches. I love cats. I love the whole moon thing. So, and then, of course, this one reminds me so much of Raven. I love this card. And then there was another pack of these, which I love. And this is the thing. This could be like a really cute card for like a Halloween party. Like this whole thing right here. And then and then the bats. And then like put your own theme in the middle. That'd be like a cute like invitation for a Halloween party. Just saying. This one's so cute. And then I got Humpty Punky sat on a wall. Humpty Pumpky had a great ball. All the ghouls' horses and all the goblin men. Oh, that's so cute. Because we have a cat named Punky. So it's kind of cute because it says Pumpky. So that's kind of cute. Oh, look at this little guy. He's like a little ghosty jack-o'-lantern. That is so cute. Boo, it says. Oh, I love it. I love these cards. They are so cute, guys. And here's another one of the Humpty Punky ones. Oh, this card is like one of my favorites that she's given me. Look at this, guys. It's the Headless Horseman. Everybody loves the Headless Horseman. Like, and Jade the Libra's group, like Halloween Forever. Oh my goodness. Like, this is a hot commodity right here. So, I love the Headless Horseman. So, and I found there's like this statue thing that you can find at Home Goods. It's like the Headless Horseman. I found mine like years and years ago. So, I'm so happy and excited that I had mine. But it's been a hot commodity for the last couple years. On the site, people have been trying to find one, and I hope everybody found all their stuff that they wanted on their Halloween wish list this year, because some of it was sold out, so I couldn't get some of mine. And now I have my car back, but now there's no Halloween in stores, so it doesn't do me any good. I want to go shopping for Halloween stuff. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I don't know where we'll go, but let's go. Hi, beautiful granddaughter. So when I get a granddaughter, maybe I'll be able to use this. And here's this one. I'm not in a rush to become a grandmother either. So, just not in a rush. And here's another one. A Headless Horseman one. My favorite. With the full moon. And happy Halloween. Oh, this is so cool, guys. Look at this. You know, and also, I mean, I don't know if I've said this in other videos or not, but if you take a card kind of like this or whatever, you can also frame these and like make, you know, art out of them. Or you could do a collage, you know, if you don't like the happy Halloween. You can kind of cut around that or something like that. And like, you know, make a collage out of it and frame it or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things you can do with cards like these. I also have seen like Christmas cards being cut. Like, they'll have like the same shape, like a round circle, and placemats be made. My grandma used to have some of those a long time ago, and they were all made out of Christmas cards. So I thought that was cool. And then you laminate them. So that's another idea for Halloween, though. Great ideas. And here's another one. And you know, like I said, I could just cut this out too, because right now I'm not a grandma. So, and I got, let's see, what other ones do we have here? Oh, we've got another Headless Horseman one. I told her I wanted a lot of these, so I was happy that I got some. It must be Halloween. Okay, guys, so those are those. And then she gave me some thank you cards, so I have a little bit of those for people. So, well, that's kind of cool, right? I can always use those for whatever. And then we've got my stepmom and my dad. They went shopping for me. Well, mostly my stepmom went shopping for me. Hi, if you're watching this. She got me 2 of these, which I needed. I use them for my snacks and and other things, like to hold all my good stuff in my room here. And it says, welcome to our haunted home. And I like the fact that it's black. And I also like the fact that it's got that crescent moon on the thing. But here's another thing that shows it. So there's that. And I'm going to put these away because Mooney's up here now. And I don't want her tipping the cards on the floor. Not that she would do that, because I don't think she would, but you never know right now. Okay, guys. Well, Then we have some other things. And then I would like to talk to you, like, for a quick minute or whatever. Well, you know it's not going to be quick because you know it's me. So, but after this haul, or this little haul slash gift thing that was given to me, I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about something. So if you guys want to hang out or whatever, get a drink, it may be a minute. So, guys, Dollar Tree has got these cute little balls. They're snow globes. And they have, see, it's actually quite water prone. You take this out and you can follow the directions. There's directions inside. I'm not going to really open it, guys, yet because I'm not ready. But this also can be used for Halloween. Just saying. I mean, you can make like little terrariums out of them and stuff like that. And you can also paint the bottoms black. So I got quite a few of these. And then we got... Let's see. Oh, I'm going to drop them. I'm going to drop them on the floor. Oh, I dropped one. I knew I was going to drop it. Sometimes you just got the droppies. Now, these got damaged. I don't know how, but she said that they got damaged. But these are like those little terrariums. They're supposed to hang and stuff like that. Some of the hangers came right out. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get creative and I'm going to try to just like, you know, do something with them. And they hang like this. So they're supposed to hang like this, and then you got the bottom. They can make terrariums. They can make, like, you can put fake succulents in them and stuff like that, or real succulents. Whatever you guys want to do. For me, it's going to have to be fake because, well, I have cats. And I'd rather, you know, I value their life more than a plant. So, I would rather have them around than plants. Sometimes you just got to pick and choose. And plus, there are plants that are cat friendly. You just got to figure out which ones. See, this is kind of where, how they are supposed to sit. And they're supposed to have this little thing, and it's supposed to hang so you can... like hang it with a ribbon or whatever you want to really hang it with. And then this is like just a hole for whatever. So I may have to I'm going to try to figure out what I can do to make them hang more and stuff. You could also make ornaments out of this. Like I'm talking not just Christmas ornaments, but you could also do, you know, Halloween ornaments in this for your tree. And you can hang them up and they will sit on your tree. And I think that's a pretty cute idea, you know. So my mom was only able to get a couple for me. And like, which, you know, they broke, which sucks. But you know what? I'll make do with it because, you know, it'll be all right. And then there is, let's see. I was hoping I could find, I thought she gave me, maybe I put them away. I don't think I'm going to have the whole entire haul here for us tonight. But I think I put some of them away. I had some Christmas ornaments, like some clear ones. And I think some of them are downstairs in my witch area already. But you can make like, you can make different crafts with them, and you can make these like, I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're like crystal ball things, and you can put like a plastic piece of like a, you know, pictures inside, and then you know, you can do the smoke, like there's like, well, you guys should just look up stuff on it, because I'm not explaining it right now, so I'm kind of explaining it kind of sucky right now. But, you guys, I will be talking to you guys in a little bit about something. And I wanted to just, you know, because I just want to share this stuff with you first. And then we'll talk about something here. Okay. Parts of the... Now, these were at Dollar Tree, and I thought they were so cute. I mean, I've seen some of these before. Like, I do have some of these, and I think you guys have seen some of these before. With the eyeballs. I do have a little bit of these, but I didn't have very many. So she picked me up some. And then, yeah, the eyeball ones. And then she picked me up some like this. And these would have been really cute for like a tree, like a Halloween tree, or if you're going to do like Christmas or something. I don't know about the pink though, because this looks really pink. And it's showing up pink on camera. It is actually this pink. And then you've got, you know, the berries are like kind of pink too, or whatever those things are supposed to be. But I really do like them. I think that they would be, you know, cute in a different color. You would just kind of have to figure out like a way to paint them or whatever. But then like there's purple down here. So I don't know why they went pink and then purple. I mean, people like pastel colors, I guess, for some of their Halloween decor. So that's really neat, you know, if that's what you choose to do. Now I've seen these in like a red, and that's kind of like the ones I wanted for my living room, because we do like black, white, red, and silver, and that's our decor colors. And as of right now it is. And then I change it up. Like next year, I may be doing like silver, black, and white with maybe a little bit of red mixed in, because I think next year I'm not sure 100% yet, but I might be going ghosty. Like everything, like try to do ghosts, like, and then add some like skeletons and things. Because I really like ghosties a lot. And this last year, I didn't get very many things that were ghosts. So maybe next year I can get some. It would be awesome if I could, because that would just be a lot of fun. And it would change up the decor a little bit more, which would be nice. And she also bought me this, but it was like a garage sale thing, I think. And this, I was thinking about possibly, maybe I could, you know, there's so many possibilities with this thing. I mean, I could use it for my skeletons, because I normally dress them up every year, so they might have like a little headpiece next time. I do have a bride one, and she has a wedding dress and stuff like that, but I don't ever put her outside because I don't want her wedding dress to get all dirty. She is just strictly inside. It's kind of cool because I do have inside stuff and I do have outside stuff that I put outside every year. And then there are inside things. So, and then my mom gave me these little 20 light things. I can put them on what I showed you in my crafting video. I know it's not a very good crafting video. I can't show you guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the angle of the camera's just, you know, and yeah, I could probably do it because I do have other cameras and whatnot, and then I could edit, you know, but I didn't have the time, you know, like, when I want to put out 2 videos, I don't have a whole lot of time to do editing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get that a lot of other people do, but I just don't have the time. So, and this is just a free time, fun thing for me to do. So, I don't want to spend a lot of time, like, editing and going, you know, doing all that stuff. Because, well, it just gets to be a lot. So, yeah. And then, just recently, I got this little guy, which she is so cute. I got her at TJ Maxx for like $8.99, I think it was. And she changes colors. She's like a little cute little night light. So I thought she was really cute. And she changes colors and does her little thing. She's very sweet. I like my unicorns. Secretly, I love dark things, but secretly I also love unicorns as well. So that's something. And I love flowers and things like that. You know, I love witchy things. I love crystals and things too. I've got, I just ordered one the other day and I got it today, and I'm just like, oh, I love it so much. But it was kind of expensive. It's one of those expensive hobbies, you know. Like Halloween decor is expensive all on its own, and then you've got your, you know, crystals. That's expensive. You got shoes, and that's expensive, and all the clothes and all the like decor. It's an expensive thing, but you know what? It's fun. It's fun collecting, and I love collecting stuff. So, excuse me, guys. Okay, I'm going to take a drink, and then we're going to get into talking about something here. Okay. I'm going to put these away quick, too. This next part of this video, I just kind of want to touch base on something, and then, oh, shoot. I dropped it. I knew I was going to drop it, and then it flew way over. So if the cats play with it, the cats play with it for now. It'll be fine. So I have the droppies tonight. That's all there is to it. Okay, anyways, guys. So I wanted to just touch base with you guys and, like, let you know some things. You might not have, like, this is just, how can I put this? I feel really horrible and bad for someone that's in the YouTube community. I don't want to, like, get into too many things, because I'm not, like, trying to put a spotlight on this person, and I just wanted to give a shout out to her, because she's going through hell and back. So, and I don't, you know, specifics, I don't want to get into them. I just want to say, Kea, Toxic Tears, I'm very sorry about everything that's been going on with you. And I'm very, very sorry to hear about your situation and stuff like that. And I'm on your side, girl. I've been there through a lot of different things, and it is hard, and you will get through it, and you will be stronger. And you have my support, and give Sebastian a hug and kiss from me. I really appreciate your videos, and because of you, you're one of those creators that made me want to do this YouTube. So thank you so much for that, for your inspiration, because you really did make an impact on my life in that way. So thank you, girl. I appreciate it so much. And I'm only sending you love and hugs, and things will get better. And I'm pretty sure you're already, you know, you've already shown that you are, you know, that you were moving in a positive direction, and you're going to continue to do that. So, girl, hugs to you and love sent. So, I got nothing but love for you, and I'm on your side when it comes to what happened. Now, you guys can go and watch the video, and then you guys can find the other person, which I'm not naming because he doesn't deserve the views, guys. I'm going to let you guys make up your mind on that one. But I don't want really to televise. I was a fan of this guy until I started seeing all this stuff, and then the red flags came out, and it was like, what is this? So I don't like the way things went down with it, and that's all I'm going to say. But you guys watch the video and make up your own minds. I'm not here to take, you know, I'm not here to be like, you should, you know, do this, or you should feel this way about this. No, you guys have to take, you know, go watch the video, okay, guys? Just go and watch the videos and then make up your own minds about it, because it breaks my heart. It really does. And I've been there, Kaya, where you've been. I also have ADHD as well. And if anybody doesn't know what that is, well, it's hell on earth. That's what it is. I have anxiety, ADHD. And yeah, I'm not going to sit there and label myself, but when I was in second grade, they actually saw that my attention was on someone sharpening a pencil, and I was having a hard time learning and stuff like that. My attention span is basically like someone taking like a TV tuner and you're constantly changing the channels. That's what it's like. You can't concentrate on just one thing, and it's easy to get overwhelmed with things. My anxiety, having ADHD and depression and anxiety, sometimes I have been told, now I don't know if it's true, by doctors, I've been told that they go hand in hand with each other. When you have ADHD, you usually have like the anxiety, and you usually have the depression. And I mean, it's hard. It's hard to concentrate. And sometimes that's why I'm all over the place in my videos, because like I will just take one thing here and one thing over here and one thing over here, and I'll just start combining it all in. So that's kind of why. I was on a Ritalin when I was in school, and it helped. It was proven to help. The teachers swear up and down it helped. As I got older, though, I decided to stop taking it, like when I got out of high school. I just am not for taking medicines. I don't like the fact that there are so many medications with so many side effects. And with, you know, long-term use, the more you can get those side effects. And I just don't feel like it's worth that, you know. And I mean, I'm not saying everyone should just like not take their medicine or whatever. I'm not saying that at all. This is my opinion about my own self, you know, what I want to do. If medication works for you, great. That's awesome. Like, I'm happy for you. But as an adult, I don't like it. I never really cared for it as a student either in high school. I just hated it. I hated taking it and stuff like that. But yeah, like, you know, for me, the anxiety meds, they make me tired and everything else. And I never really, I'm not taking them right now, and I don't want to take them because they are basically, I have to have such a high freaking dose that it makes me tired. I will sleep like 16 hours, and then I get up and I'm just groggy as all hell. I can't even think straight. And that's a problem. And then there's been other times where I've taken some of those meds, and they'll just make me stare out at the damn window. I feel like a damn zombie. And I'm like, life is too short to live like that. So I deal with these demons every day of my life. And I think I do fairly well. I haven't really been feeling too depressed lately, only here and there. But there's been certain reasons for it. And it's basically like, I've had anniversaries where pets have passed away on, and I get depressed because of that. And then, you know, 4 days later, my grandma passed away, so I get depressed about that. There are days where I just don't feel good, like, you know, but I still get up and do what I have to do, because I do have to take care of 6 cats now. So these cats, like, keep me going. They just do. They keep me going. They keep me on my toes. I clean the house. I work on things. I, you know, try to do my best on whatever I'm doing. And the only reason I feel like I have the energy to do it is because of my anxiety. So, I mean, it's hell on earth, though, because you're just so anxious that you need to get things done. But on the other hand, you know, you feel so tired and you don't want to do anything. But the anxiety for me always wins. It always kicks my ass. Like, yep, you're going to do this and you're going to do it, you know. So I don't have a choice. I don't sit around. I do whatever I can. I don't take medications for mine because they just drag me. They just make me drag ass. And I'm like, I don't want to drag. I just want to keep going. I have too many things on my plate that I want to do, want to get done. And I don't want to be groggy. I don't want to be tired. I don't want to like feel tired all the time. Like, yeah, I do feel tired somewhat, you know. But when you guys see me, I'm doing videos and it's late at night. Like tonight, it's probably past midnight already. And I'm just, you know, I just decided to sit down and do a video for you guys because, well, on Friday, I want to deliver. I want to make sure that I'm putting out one video a week. And I'm sorry about that. I know I'm losing some people over that, but there's nothing I can do about it. So, I'm trying. But yeah, living with ADHD, depression and anxiety, it really sucks. Like, it just really takes a lot out of you. And they're not excuses. They're things that, you know, exist. And yeah, you know, people could look at them and go, oh, that's just excuses. And those are just labels. You're labeling yourself. I've had doctors diagnose me, so they're the labels that the doctor's given me, but I don't let that like stop me from like doing what I need to do like in the house. My anxiety is a whole different story. I have so much anxiety driving and going, like driving in the wintertime is especially hard for me. It's just panic attack city. I don't like driving on the ice and the snow, so I live in the wrong damn state for sure. And I'm not denying it. I'm just not. It really takes a lot out of me. I don't like driving in the dark either because I had an accident. Well, it wasn't really that big of a accident, but for me, it scared the living shit out of me. Enough to the point where it's like, nope, not gonna happen. Like, I'm just stop. I just stopped myself from driving on the ice and snow. I don't like doing it. It's like a panic attack waiting to happen, and I'm not doing it. I don't want to like, you know, suffer with that. So I can't get myself to really do much of any of that during the wintertime. It's something that sucks. Like, I get it. It just, you know, but, you know, but anyways, guys, I'm going off point because I do this during every video. But, I understand, Kaya, where you're coming from with this anxiety. I mean, not the anxiety. Well, yeah, the anxiety. If you have anxiety, but she normally she has ADHD. So I understand you completely where you have those days where you don't want to do anything. And it's hard for you to have to clean. And it's hard for you to, you know, do stuff. So I get it. I completely understand your situation. It's like I said before, I don't know if her situation's like mine, but my situation and the way that I view it is like someone's taking a freaking remote and they're changing the channel every couple seconds. Because my attention span is like, it's not as good as what it could be. And I have a hard time concentrating, and it did affect me in school. Even though I was on the Beyond roll in school throughout the whole school part of it. But I was also in other classes. They had to take me out of my other classes. But I mean, deep down inside, I feel like, you know, I am pretty smart. But then again, it's like you have this like disability where it's like, it's hard for you to learn. Like, I had to have my tests read to me because it was hard for me to comprehend. I'm one of these people that if I take a book and I'm reading the book, I have to read over and over again the same paragraph because it doesn't sink in. Because I don't remember what the paragraph said in the book. Like, I just don't remember it. When people are talking to me, I may be present. I may be looking at them. But you know what? That doesn't mean that my brain isn't jumping to something else. Especially if someone's going to be like hardcore. How I don't want to take this the wrong way, but if someone is nagging at me and they're like talking over and over and over again, like, you know, whatever they're saying, my brain does not comprehend that. Like, it can get bits and pieces, maybe a sentence here and there, and then I forget. Like, I just forget about it because that's my ADHD kicking in. And then, you know, people think that I don't listen. Well, I do listen. It's just that my ADHD kicks in. And then, you know what? I can't like pick it back up. I can't just, you know, it's difficult. It's a difficult thing to have. And if you don't have the like the concentration, you don't have, you know, like things that you need to, you know, tools to keep you on tasks or keep you focused, it's not going to sink in. Like, you know, someone could be talking to me and I am going to be like thinking about something else. And then my brain changes and they're still talking and I'm not hearing anything they're saying because my brain is just, it's like, oh, this is boring, you know. I don't want to just, you know, so then it just turns the page for me automatically. I don't have to sit there and like try. It just does. My brain amuses me or something, you know. And the weirdest thing is like this person could be like yelling at me or talking to me or whatever. And I'll hear like bits and pieces, but that's it. Like, and it's not, and they don't keep my attention. They don't keep my focus. It's just like, well, whatever. And then they're like, oh, you just didn't listen. Well, there's a reason for it. And I'm not trying to make up excuses. I'm not trying to like say, oh yeah, just because I have ADHD, I'm not listening or I'm not hearing whatever. It is what it is. Like, I can't control it. If I could control it, then it would be a whole different story, but I can't control it. So, Kay, I know and I understand what you're going through because it is hard. It is hard to keep up on daily tasks and things. And it's very easy to get overwhelmed and very just overwhelmed and actually just feel like you're drowning in whatever. So I totally understand. I totally get you. And I just want to wish you well. I'm so happy that you got a new place. And I saw that a while back in your videos because I watch them like all the time. And I love your spooky box unboxing. That was awesome, by the way. I wish we had like spooky boxes where we could unbox them. But this is from, I believe they're from the UK. And so we can't get them here because, you know, the shipping on those boxes are ridiculously expensive. So in the United States, I don't believe we can really get them without paying like, you know, an extra shipping thing for them. So, but I enjoy watching other people unbox them because it's fun. But yeah, so Toxic Tears isn't the only one that inspired me. I just wanted to let you guys know that there are other channels and other creators. Now, if I forget somebody, which, you know what, if I am on this channel or my other channel, because I have another channel, but it's dead. There's nobody on it. I do that on purpose sometimes. But I would like to say this. There are so many more people and creators that I find very interesting and have inspired me to actually go out and create videos. It's Black Friday. Toxic Tears, which we already know. The Gothic Alice, Leah Mouse, all of her channels. She's got, I think, like 3 different channels or something like that. I really enjoy Leah Mouse. She's a really fun girl. And I love the Gothic Alice. She is a tattooer now, and she is actually doing really, I like her, her art. I just love how she's so creative and stuff. Queenie Black, that's another woman that has done a very awesome art. Oh, let's see here. I'm trying to think. Oh, the Goblin Queen, which was actually, she's in a group and a band, and right now my mind is like totally gone. I would know it if I was off this channel right now and not doing a video, which really sucks. Esoteric, right? I think so. I haven't really listened to the newest albums. There's like 2 of them I haven't really gotten into yet. But I love her. Actually, I have listened to some of the newer stuff. I remember now. I love her, but she doesn't really have much of a esoteric. That's what it is. She doesn't actually have her channel, The Goblin Queen, anymore, sadly. But I loved her videos. Her videos were amazing, and I really loved her. And I also love Jade the Libra, because she is amazing. She's an amazing girl. And she also has the Halloween Forever page on Facebook, so check that out if you haven't. I also like Angela Benedict. I know that people sometimes don't like her, but I think that she is very genuine, and I really appreciate what she has to say. And I love her stories, because her stories are just amazing. So I love her. Let's see, who else? I'm trying to think. There is so many creators, guys, that I enjoy watching that have inspired me, but these are just a few people. The Lair of Voltaire, I love him too. He does, like, singing and stuff like that. And I love his Gothic homemaking. Oh my God. I love that. I love that series that he made. I mean, I'm jealous. He's got a lot of money that he throws at his projects, but they are freaking amazing. So if you guys want to see some awesome Gothic stuff, go check him out, because he is amazing. And he lives in New York, and I'm kind of jealous about that, because that's the city where nobody sleeps. And I would love to go visit there. And I want to go visit Salem, Massachusetts, because I have family out there. And that would be perfect for me. I have cousins, and my uncle used to live out there. So both of my uncles that lived out there passed away. So, but I still have cousins, and I have an aunt out there. And I would love to go visit my family, because, well, Salem is where it's at, baby. Love my Halloween. And I would love to see Halloween Happy. She's another one that I love. I also love Surround Sound Freak 13. He's good. I love all of his Halloween content, and he does really beautiful pictures. So I love him. Jamie's Life 101. He is awesome. And I enjoy his content as well. Let's see, who else is there? I know I'm forgetting a lot of people, and I'm sorry if I'm forgetting about you, because you know what? I love, like, all the people that I've subscribed to. Trust me, I've watched some of your videos at some point, and you've had some inspiration on me. So thank you guys so much for your inspiration and being my muse, because you guys are awesome. I'm sorry, I kicked the camera, but you guys are amazing and awesome and everything, and I appreciate you guys so much. Like, I mean, I can't even tell you how much. I was going to save this for another video, and I probably will go back over it in, like, a different content, but I will say this. I'm not going to tell you the series that I read, because I read some books, and I was beginning to find myself. Now, I found myself before, and then I kind of changed and decided that, well, I was going to try something different and all this other stuff. And it was years later that I changed back into who I really was, you know. Um, as a high school student, I was always like, you know, trying to fit in with everyone, trying to impress people that shouldn't have ever even mattered in my life. Um, just trying to fit in. And I should have known, you know, I always felt that I was different. So I should have known just to just do me and screw everybody else, like screw off, you know. Whoever didn't like it should have never been there, should have never been in my life. Because you know what? When you are yourself, you're going to attract people like yourself, and you're going to be, you know, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel a lot better. And so instead of trying to fit in, I should have just said, screw it, I'm just going to stand out and just be that person. Because I spent a lot of money and a lot of time trying to fit in during high school. And you know what? When you fit in, you disappear. Just like Tetris. So I just encourage everyone, let your freak flag fly very high. Because I wasn't me. I wasn't happy. And now I'm like so happy in my own skin. Yeah, I'm overweight. Yeah, maybe I'm not the same person I was. But you know what? At least I'm not, you know, I'm not a pushover like I used to be either. I used to be like, oh, you know, like I have to be nice to everybody and wave and smile and do that and just be someone who I really wasn't. Now I'm more comfortable in my own skin, so like I feel a lot better, you know. But when I was trying to find myself, getting back to that, and trying to be real with myself, because there was a point in time I had a really bad breakup. It was really, really bad, and it hurt me so bad, and I was not myself. It took me like a year or a year and a half to like try to even date again. That's how bad the relationship was. And it was a bad situation. And I was hurt so much because I was so blinded by love and stuff like that. I didn't see it coming. And at the end of it all, I'm the one who got hurt like really bad. It was to the point where I couldn't sleep in a bed. I had to sleep on a couch because if I slept in a bed, there was too much room in that bed for me to even like, I'd be rolling, tossing, turning all night trying to find the person that I was with, you know, like, because we would spoon every night. And you know, and the most messed up situation that was just really messed up was every night before I went to sleep, I was telling this person how important he was and how grateful I was to have him, and you know how everything, you know, like I'm glad because there's a lot of weirdos out there, there's a lot of crappy situations, and not, you know, there's a lot of, you know, not very nice people out there. And I was just so like, I was pouring my heart out every night before we went to bed, every night. And he ended up cheating on me, and I didn't see it. I had to move home with my parents, was not happy, had to live in the basement, not happy. It was the worst time ever because I did not have a job. I did not have my car. I did not have, you know, I had to get my shit straight. Like, I had to get a license and all that stuff. Like, it was the toughest thing ever for me to go through. And I will never, ever want to go through that ever again. Like, that situation was horrible. Like, it was the worst thing ever. And you know what? That stuff, like, it always stays in your heart. Like, there's a part of my heart that's, like, scarred because of that shit. Like, this person really hurt me bad. Like, the worst I've ever been hurt in my life. Now I can say that I am stronger because of that person. And I would never take anyone's shit like that ever again. But like, it was so horrible having to like build myself up. I didn't have any friends, and the one friend that I was confining in was pretending like I wasn't even crying, pretending that I wasn't, basically pouring my heart out to them. It was a horrible situation. I had nobody, and I had to rebuild myself back up from square one, from the fucking bottom up. Never again. Never, ever again. Lesson learned, and it sucked because this person was like a smooth operator. You know what I'm saying? They would like do a lot of romantic things for me, like flowers, and take me to my favorite, like they would find out like where my favorite artist was. Like, we're talking artwork and stuff. Like, I love Georgia O'Keeffe, and I don't know if I've mentioned that in my videos or not, but I love her artwork. I still love her artwork. And he would like find the museum that had those paintings, and he would take me there as a surprise. And just like, seeing those paintings and her brush strokes and everything, I can't even like express to you how much it was like, it meant to see that in with my own eyes. But of course you can't take pictures because they don't want the paintings to fade with flashes and whatnot, so you're not allowed to take any pictures of her paintings. But man, I had goosebumps. I had such awesome goosebumps from that. And he would take me to like the Rose Gardens and Minnehaha Falls in Minnesota, and he would take me to the state fair. And when in the wintertime, he would take me to the ice sculptures. We would look at the ice sculptures, and he would take me looking at Christmas lights and, other arts shows that were in the summertime, where they had like the streets like, closed off, and then there would be a whole bunch of different artists selling their artwork and stuff like that. He took me to those places. We went to coffee houses and things like that. I mean, up in the cities where we used to live, that was like the awesome spot. But yeah, he totally broke my heart, and it was just such a messed up situation. Like, never again will I ever let anyone do that to me again. It was such a hard thing to get over too. It wasn't like, oh, just a snap of the fingers. It took me 1.5 years just to get over that. I mean, because I was, so in love with them at the time, and I never saw it coming. Like, I didn't see him cheating on me or anything. I mean, I trusted him. And that's the thing. Like, when you're in a relationship, aren't you supposed to trust the person? So that was a tough situation. But anyways, guys, so before that relationship, or after that relationship, I should say, I started getting into like the gothic stuff. Like, I would go to Hot Topic, and that's when Hot Topic had good stuff. It had like the what do you call those pants? Oh my gosh, now I'm forgetting everything. Anyways, guys, they had some awesome pants, and I loved those pants. And this is just so messed up because I know my fashion, I know my bands, and I keep forgetting stuff, and it's just frustrating for me right now because, well, I can't even think straight. They weren't spin pants. They were... Oh my God. I'm going to kick myself after this video because I know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, these pants were freaking amazing. Anyways, I don't know if they make them anymore, but they don't sell them as much at Hot Topic anymore. And it's a whole brand. Like, I had the purses, and I had the pants, and then they had shirts, they had jackets. I had like this black jacket. Okay, so the pants that I'm going to tell you were kind of like Avril Lavigne's, where they had like the chains hanging down on them, and they had like the, it wasn't suspenders or anything like that, but they looked like it, but they were like these like about this big. It was a strip of like, you know, there could have been stars on it, which I had a red one with black stars. And I also had green pants with a green with black stars on the pants. And then I had some with that were just studded. And there was, I mean, I had so many of those. And then I had tank tops that were like mesh with like red underneath, and then they were like black on top, black mesh. And then I actually kept my bracelets. I had to get rid of some stuff because, well, when I got older, I gained the weight. So I cannot fit into those pants. And so I sold them, and it was sad. And I also had a jacket that was like studded and stuff like that. And it was the same brand as the pants. And I just loved that stuff. Like, I loved the spikes. And I still actually have some of my spiked bracelets, which, you know, I should start wearing. I mean, I have so many accessories that I don't even wear. And I have makeup that I don't even put on. And I have, you know, all my dresses and hats and purses. And I mean, I'm a girly girl here. I love to shop. I love fashion. I love dressing in black and goth. It's my favorite thing ever, and I hardly ever do it. I do wear my dresses. Like right now, I'm in my little night clothes thing because, well, it's nighttime. And I'm sitting here talking to you guys. And normally, like, I have a hoodie on or whatever. That's what I wear around the house a lot. Sometimes I wear nice night clothes, like, around the house. Because, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. So, if I'm not going to go anywhere, then why even dress up? I'm not putting on makeup because there's nowhere to go. So, I mean, and whenever I do go somewhere or whatever, I don't get, like, yeah, we're going to plan this to go here this day. I don't get to do that stuff. My husband works for the railroad. So it's basically we go out when we go out. We don't plan anything ahead, not unless he takes time off. So, but I enjoy it. I enjoy a lot. But anyways, guys, the reason why some of these women that I'm going to move you guys a little bit here. The reason why some of these women mean so much to me is because, well, when I'm sitting all messed up now. Oh, my hair. I like to show my hair off. My hair is so long, guys. It's longer, and you guys don't even get to see it all because it's so long and everything. And my tripod can't really point down. Maybe it can, but I don't think so. I think I got it set so it's not. But I can show you a little bit of my hair. My hair is curly on the bottom, guys. This is all natural. So I have really long hair, which I love. And I don't have to do anything to it, see? Very long hair. Probably about as long as Avril Lavigne was before she cut her hair. And that's another person I love. I love Avril, and it's because she's a badass bitch. Just saying. She has gotten me through when Under My Skin came out. That was when I was going through my worst breakup of my life. That was the one that hurt me the most. I remember listening to some of these songs. My Happy Ending, man. That song means so much to me, and I love singing it. And I love one of her newest singles called Bite Me. That one is just amazing song. She is such a good writer, and I love all of her angst songs because, like, I know what it's like. I've been there. And I love to sing them. I love dancing around to them. Even though if I'm not going through it, I've been there. You know what I mean? Like, I think we've all been there at some point in time. And I just remember the feelings. And I remember, you know, all the good stuff. And then I remember the bad stuff. And so it's nice to, like, have these anthems to, like, sing and just you know, just sit there and like have fun and rock out and just like, you know, she's just awesome and she doesn't take shit from nobody. So I love her. Love your attitude, Avril. That's who I named my cat after. And you know what? Believe it or not, the frickin' camera does add weight to my face. Cause I looked at my face in the mirror the other day and I'm like, oh my god, like I look so fat on my camera because of this thing right here. But really, I mean, when I look in the mirror, I'm not that big. So whatever. I guess. Anyways, guys, this is another thing that I was going to tell you about. So, like, when I was going through, or after that breakup or whatever happened, and yes, I have to get a dang. This is why, one of the reasons why I won't show my room for my room tour is because I need a lampshade for this. I'm having a hell of a time finding lampshades, and I'm picky. I'm being very picky, but I want something that I'm going to love, and I just cannot find anything right now. Plus the cats are kind of eating my money because I have to get Avril fixed. She's going to have to go into surgery and she's going to have some other things going on, stuff like that. But you know, my kitty Avril. Not Avril Lavigne. She's named after Avril Lavigne though. Anyways, guys, but yeah, so I read these series of books, and you know, I've got, oh yes. Now I remembered it. Trip pants, guys. Do you remember the trip pants? Gothics out there, do you remember the trip pants? Goths out there, remember the trip pants? Sorry, I did not mean to call you gothics. Because that's not what we're called. And we're not even called on a label anymore. I love the aesthetic part of it. I also love the music part of it. So, like, I still love it in general. But anyways, guys, okay, so this brings me to, and I will go, you know what? I will do a book review. I think I might do that for next week's video. Maybe. We'll see. We might have a mix of something next week. But anyways, guys, what I'm going to get into this, my story. And see, this is part of the ADHD kicking in now because I'm going from this end to this end. Okay, so, I read these series of books, which I'm not going to tell you what they are yet because I want to, like, get to my story. And I probably will tell this story in more depth next week with the books. Because the books started it for me. But after my breakup or whatever, I was, you know, bought some things that... There was a girl that worked on my line. I worked, and I'm not going to say where I worked because it's like, we worked in a factory, that's all I'm going to say. And it really sucked. It wasn't fun. There was all kinds of drama there. It just wasn't fun. Anyways, so I worked there for like a year, and I met this girl, and she was working on my line, and I just loved her outfits and her hair and everything. And I just thought, you know what? It feels like home to me. Like, her hair was like different colors, and she would do it in different ways, and she would wear the trip pants, and she would wear, you know, the cute shirts, the outfits, the, you know, the shoes and everything. And I just loved her look. Like, I loved her look. So I start talking to her. She's working on our line, and I'm just like, you know what? I love your style. I love all of this. And back then, I was like a NASCAR fan, believe it or not. So I was wearing Dale Jr. stuff and Dale Earnhardt stuff all the time. And now I'm not into that anymore. I'm just not into it. They made so many rule changes and things like that. Plus, another thing is, I found who I really am, which is Jennifer, the Halloween fanatic that loves to wear black, that loves gothic things, and loves the music, but I also love other music from other genres because that's just who I am. And I'm like a mix and match. So I love Halloween, I love spooky stuff, I love gothic stuff, I love Victorian things. I just love a lot of different things. I love Halloween. I'm just into all the spooky stuff. So why not, dress the way I want to dress? Why not be who I'm supposed to be? Well, anyways, so like I'm talking to her and I'm like, this was after the breakup, about maybe 6 months after the breakup or something like that. Or maybe not even. Maybe it was like maybe 3 months after the breakup or something. It was still fairly fresh. Well, anyways, I started hanging out with her and I was like, I'd like to hang out with you and I'd like to learn things. So then I started learning things. The more that I learned and the more that I hung out with her, the more and more I started to feel like this is home. So I started painting my nails black. I started wearing a lot of black clothes. I went to Hot Topic and got the trip jeans, or the trip jeans. The trip, well, there was one. There was actually trip pants that were made into jeans, and it was a jean color, believe it or not. But it had like the trip, like suspender type things. I don't even know what you call those things. What do you guys call those things? Leave them down in the description below if you know what they're called, because I want to say that they're suspenders, but they're not really. Um, but I loved them. Anyways, those pants were freaking fantastic. They were awesome. I had all different colors. Mostly was black, and then I had a green pair and I had more black ones. And some of the black ones had, like, I remember having the red with the black stars. I remember having a green pair, like an olive green pair with black on it with olive green. And then I remember having a pair that was like had it was black with flannel. And I remember there was another one. And then I also remember I did have a pair that were jean colored with like the trip things hanging off them. I really just enjoyed those pants. I enjoyed the jackets and the pants because I had that studded jacket that was beautiful. I had trip purses. I had everything that you could think of. Like, I wanted it all. I bought so much. So many things. But the only thing that I was missing out of those outfits was the Demonia shoes. I basically wore with those outfits, I would wear the Converse shoe. I love Converse to this day. I love Converse. I think they're so cute. And I do have quite a few Converse shoes. But I don't wear them as much anymore because, like, I don't really go out very much. So I don't really wear them. I wear my comfortable shoes and I wear a comfortable dress. And I wear my comfy black. I have a black hoodie that I wear, and that's kind of what you'll see me in usually. I have they're my favorite dresses. They're really cool. They have like a lace up front, like a bodice, and then the bottom of the dress is really long and flowing. It's really pretty though. The dresses are really pretty, and they're my favorite. And I bought like, I think I have like 10 or 20 of those dresses so in my closet. They're all the same and I love them. But then some of them I put like a different, because they have that crisscross thing tied, like the bodice part of it. They actually have, I have different, like, what do you call those? Like ribbons, little ribbons. And I put different color ribbons in them. So then, I have a little bit of color in my wardrobe. But mostly they're all black. And I'm okay with that because I love black. So, but I sometimes like to wear just a little tiny bit of color. Just a little tiny bit. Either it's white, it's black, it's purple, it's red. That's kind of the normal colors, but I really want to get some orange in my wardrobe because it's like black and orange. Yes, Halloween colors. Sorry, guys. Halloween colors for sure. But yeah, I really enjoyed talking with her and hanging out with her, and then I got to hang out with her and her friends. And then like there was a time where one of her friends owned like this winery, her parents did or something. And we ended up hanging out there like a long time, like late after close, and we didn't get home till like 5 or 6 in the morning. It was awesome. Like that was a lot of fun. So like I've lived a lot, so and I really loved being a part of that. And then so we hung out or whatever, and then I started dressing that way. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't even know what the hell happened to me, but then I decided to like do something else. Like after a while I was like doing something else. And I shouldn't have done that. Like I should have just stayed like I was. So I changed myself again, which was stupid of me. Back to like, trying to fit in. And I have so many like since I didn't have kids back then either. I was able to spend a lot of money on clothes and, switching looks and all that stuff. I did my hair and put highlights in and did the whole 9 yards. Like, and for what reason, I don't know. I was not happy being like that. But I wanted to look like everybody else in society, what I was expected to look like when all I wanted to do was look like myself and be myself. I am an artist, so and artists are like, they don't walk that line, you know what I'm saying, like they walk like a whole different line. And that's why I tell everyone nowadays just to be you. And yes, I'm kicking the tripod again because, well, it's near me, and my feet, they get kind of cramped up because they're not out. Normally when I'm sitting here, I have a footstool and put my feet up on the footstool, but then I can't have the footstool here anymore because the camera has to be here, which is not a big deal, but my feet cramp up, so it makes me have to stretch and kick the camera. So I'm very sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I love like the whole subculture. Like I love the music, I love the fashion, the style of it all. And now they call it fast fashion. So I don't really go to places like Killstar. I mean, I go to places like Killstar apparently. If you see, you know. But I do it for the decor part of it and the kitchenware and things like that sometimes. But I can't go there and find clothes because I am big. I'm a bigger size, so it's not going to work for me. And I've never really bought shoes there, so I don't even know like if they are true to size, or do you have to buy another size up from what you are. I don't know how that all works. But I do buy sunglasses from there. I do buy purses. I buy slippers from there. I buy like kitchenwares. I do buy like jewelry. Like I believe I got some rings, and I believe that and I have a bunch of necklaces. And I think I even bought a couple bracelets from there in the past. I also have a pencil holder with like a coffin shaped um you know what do you call it, sharpener. I have stickers from there. I mean, and of course, I buy the pillows from there. If you know, if you notice, like the one above me right there behind me, that one, the skull with the crystals, that's Killstar. This one's Kill Star. The Spellbook one's Kill Star. The bat on the moon's Kill Star. The crescent moon in the corner, which I don't know if you guys can see, that one's Kill Star. The bat is Kill Star. The skeleton cat is Kill Star. And the unicorn is Kill Star. So basically, and this one too, the memory of sleep is Kill Star. So basically all of my pillows are, and I love the blankets too. I've gotten a lot of their blankets. But if you wash them, sometimes like the white turns like a gray or something. So and I like to wash my blankets, but this one here isn't a Kill Star blanket. This one is just my blanket I bought for Halloween, and I got two of the same blankets so that I could keep one nice and then actually use one. So that's sometimes what I do. And I also have the rugs from Kill Star in here, and I also have a luggage Kill Star luggage thing. It's a coffin shaped luggage thing. I have a couple skulls from Kill Star in here, and so I am kind of a fanatic of Kill Star sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, because sometimes I can't find anything from them that I really like. And sometimes I can find everything that I really like. Lately I haven't bought anything, but there will, I won't say anything, but there's. Anyways, guys, we're getting off topic anyway, so let's go back to the topic at hand. I really enjoyed, dressing up in the darker stuff. My hair is originally black, so that helps me. And so, that really helps a lot that I have the dark hair and it's natural that way. And this is all natural too. When I was younger, I used to frickin' wake up early and straighten it all. And you know how long it would have taken me if I grew it out this long. In high school, I could only wish I grew it out this long because it is beautiful. And I always wanted to be like, have my hair lighter color. So I was always dyeing it, like trying to get it lighter. And you know what? I should have just left it alone. It's beautiful as it is. Who the heck cares? If someone doesn't like me for me, then they don't need to be in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the same with you guys. If somebody doesn't like you for the real you, you need to just, they need to just get them out of your life. They need to just leave. But now I see things clearly. As you're a child or whatever, or teenager, you just want to fit in. You want to have all the clothes everybody else does. And I regret that because I'm an artist. I've always been an artist and always will be an artist. And I may not show my stuff. I may not show my paintings. I may not show my work or whatever. But I mean, at least I know I do it. I like to craft a lot as well. So, and I don't need to show everybody everything that I do. So, but I can give people ideas and inspiration. But I'm kind of strict when it comes to my artwork. I don't really like showing it so much. Back in the day, I was student of the week with my art, and I got it displayed, and I really enjoyed that. And then, I was asked out of 8 people, to go on this like, college tour, to St. Olaf College in Minnesota, and I fell in love with that college, but I never told my parents about it. So I ended up going to Mankato South Central Technical College, and that was kind of a horrible deal for me. I was not happy at that school at all. So, and I didn't want to do any of the courses there. So, it kind of sucked. Like, it was, but then I got caught up in the partying and all that stuff. So that was fun. And I met some really good people. I met one of my better friends, Dawn. Hey, what's up? My best friend, one of my best friends. I have quite a few best friends because they're just like family to me, and I love them. So why not have a bunch of best friends? One of them passed, well, actually, two of them passed away. One of them has had a stroke, a really bad one, and he can't walk or talk or do anything. So that really hurt me quite a bit. And well, Dawn and Heidi, they're still around. So hey guys, and if I forget anybody, I'm sorry again. I appreciate you all and your friendships, because it's, it means a lot to me. But anyways, getting back to the story, because we're getting sidetracked again. I do this every video, guys, every video. But I really enjoyed when I was actually able to dress like the way that I was. It was so much fun, and I just loved it. And then one time I went to the gas station, I'll never forget this, and I was wearing, like, my trip pants, and then I had a tank top that was like, it had, like, it was a double layer type of tank top. It was like red with black mesh over the top of it. It was so cute. I remember getting out, and I think I had like red hair clips or something in my hair too. And these guys, and I had like some kind of like little things on my hands too, like gloves that were like fingerless and stuff. And they were kind of like I want to say they were fishnet ones. The guys are like, "Oh my God, look at her. She's trying to be Madonna or something." And they were Mexicans or whatever, I think they were. And I was just like, okay, like, because whatever, that was so funny, really. And I'm like thinking to myself, no, I'm trying to be like myself. And what really, if I wanted to pick someone that I would want to look like, it would have been Avril. And some people thought back then I did look like her, because I had the straight hair and I had the highlights, and I was rocking like the same thing she was wearing. And I was about the same size as her. I wasn't always, this big or anything. But when I got older, this is what happened. Like, I think it was stress, anxiety, and other things that have happened to me. And I cannot control it. It's out of control. And it sucks to frickin' diet. I just cannot stand dieting. Oh my, it's a nightmare. That's a nightmare word. So I don't even, I'm gonna live my life to the fullest, and whenever it's my time, it's my time. Then I'm out of here. So that's just the way I feel right now about the situation, because dieting is just suck. It just sucks. Like, I tried to, and it made me so sick. Like, I got really sick, and then my doctor's like, "Nope, you got to reset." And it's like, because I lost like 15 to 20 pounds, and it was like in 6 weeks or something like that. And I was working my ass off trying to not eat and do whatever, but I was so damn hungry, and I'm like, this is not working for me. So yeah, it is what it is. Right now, I'm working on just, being happy in the way that I want to be happy. But anyways, well, when I worked with that girl and she was wearing her gothic clothes and everything, and then I decided to hang out with her, which I loved hanging out with her. She's so much fun, and I'm still friends with her on Facebook, and I really love her. She's just an absolute awesome, beautiful person in the inside and outside. And I really miss those days of hanging out with her and stuff like that, because we had a blast. But anyways, she inspired me to go out of my comfort zone. And you know what? It wasn't really going out of my comfort zone. It was like going into my comfort zone. So once I started seeing her, whatever, I started just, doing what I needed to do. I like dressed up, and stuff like that. I started dressing up, going to Hot Topic and buying, the clothes and everything. The fast fashion, as they call it. But the trip pants, they were so comfortable and things, you know. And then I had the comfortable shoes, and I just had fun. I just had fun with it. Anyways, so after that happened, then I decided that I was going to I found another job or whatever. So I was back in Mankato, so then I had to tone it down a little bit again because I was out of my comfort zone because there was like nobody really there, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a fish out of water. I wasn't comfortable being myself there. So of course, I had to like tone it down, wear the boring clothes or whatever again, try to fit in, da 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 da. And after, I worked that factory job for a while, and then I worked another factory job. And I just was not happy. Then all of a sudden I met my husband, and for some reason, oh yeah, I remember now. I got hooked on this bookstore. It was in Mason City because we used to go there a lot, and it was like the Whalen's bookstore or something like that. I think that's what it was called. I can't remember though for sure what it was called, but anyways, it was a beautiful bookstore, and they had like books, and then they had little plushies, which I loved, because I love stuffed animals. I love the little plushies. So I was like, oh, awesome. Like they have books here, and they have plushies, and they have tarot cards, and they have, all kinds of different things like that. So I started looking in some of these books because, okay, so before I met my husband, Twilight was on, and I know you guys are not big fans. A lot of people are not big fans of Twilight. I get it. I totally get you, whatever. But I'm sorry, but I will admit, sorry, not sorry. I like Twilight. I love it. I love the romance. I'm a sucker for romance. Always have been. Live for the stuff. Want it in real life. Love romance. I just love it. It's just my thing. And so, that opened my world up to vampires and all that other stuff too. Like, I used to love vampire shows and all that stuff, like movies and everything. But, like, not to the extreme that this made me have love for vampires. I'm like, now I must watch all vampire movies. Like, I want to just sit there and watch vampire movies all the time. And I started dreaming about wanting to become a vampire and all this stuff because I loved the movies. Like, the movies were everything. And some people are like, oh, Edward was so creepy because, he used to stare at her while she was sleeping at night and all this stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I would have loved to have a boyfriend like that was always like so protective of me and just wanted what was best for me and things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was dating, I would have loved to have a boyfriend like that. And I was always wanting something like that. And, he was always so romantic with her. And, he always was like looking out for her best interest and just was always there for her emotionally and physically. He was always there for her. And so I'm like sitting here, just thinking about it. And then, I'm watching it and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, like, yeah, it was it was just a really awesome love story, guys. And I'm a sucker for romance, so I ate it up. But anyways, so I'm like thinking, okay, the series is done. The last movie was like Breaking Dawn Part 2. So I'm like, withdrawing. I want romance, but I want it in vampire form because I just love vampires. So I'm looking through the books, and I'm thinking, am I gonna even find anything? Like, I'm in the fiction section, and I'm just looking through these books, and I'm like, am I ever gonna find anything? Am I ever gonna be able to find something to just the just to satisfy my craving for romance and vampires. So all of a sudden, these books come up from this bookstore. Oh, I'm in heaven. Like, I cannot put down these books. They're page turners. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then, so my husband, he told me to get like the first, I think there was like first two books or whatever it was. And then he would, like, we'll see what happens, and then we can order, oh, excuse me. Then we could order the rest from Amazon or something, or wherever we did. I think we got most of them from Amazon. So I'm sitting here reading these books, I'm just enjoying these books so much, and they're like page turners. Like, I can't even put them down or anything. He sees this, and so he starts ordering them for me, and he was being so nice to order them for me. And I was like, thank you, thank you so much for ordering these for me and stuff like that. And so he's ordering these things for me, and I'm reading them as fast as they're coming in, because I can't wait to get, to find out what's going to happen next. And I fell in love with those books. And then, so at the end of these books, or like during, I think it was like during these books, it opened up my world again to the whole gothic thing, the gothic subculture, because I started to feel more at home. And yeah, this time I have nobody. My husband doesn't want to be gothic. Like, he's not, he's fine with me being gothic, but he doesn't want to be gothic. He doesn't dress gothic. He doesn't do any of that stuff. But he respects what I want to do. He respects me and wants the best for me and wants me to be happy. And if it means being goth and loving Halloween and doing all this other stuff. Now, keep in mind, this community, some people aren't open to Halloween or gothic or any of that stuff. So, I take a risk. Well, I already have I don't even know how this all started, but I already had the reputation of being a witch. And at one point in time, back before I met my husband, I was practicing tarot cards. I was practicing the numerology type of things. And there was like something else. I was doing palm reading, and tarot cards. So I was already on my way. Like, I was reading paganism books and things like that, because guess what? I'm keeping an open mind. For me, religion is just, it's whatever anyone wants it to be. As long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't see the problem with anything, because I am like one to research things before I judge it, because people are always scared of the unknown, and they just want to throw things like, oh no, I don't know anything about this, so I'm just gonna throw it away. Like, I'm gonna be like, no, and people don't understand things, and they judge things way too easily when they don't even know anything about it. Like, if you don't know anything about it, why are you judging it? Why are you even judging a person because you don't know them? So, in this town where I live, I have gotten this label, and I don't know, I have no idea, like, where this came from. But I was in a store, and they were, like, basically asking me if I was a witch and all this, and it's like, really? But now it's like, I'll say yes, because I love, like, collecting crystals. I love the paganism part of things. And you know what? I really don't care. I really don't care who knows it or whatever. I'm comfortable in my skin right now. And I not only am I just like, will say yes to that, but also I will say yes to other things too, because I'm an open-minded person. When it comes to religion, I don't feel that there's like one over the other. I just don't feel that way. Other people can have their religions. I don't care what you guys believe in out there, because you got to do you. And and the thing of it is I'm going to be open-minded to people, because that's the respect that I want to show you guys. Nothing's better than the other in my eyes. Like, I'm not going to sit there and judge people on their religion. I refuse to do it. Not happening. Just, as long as you're not hurting anyone or pushing it on me or other people, I don't have a problem with any of the stuff that you guys want to believe in out there. If you believe in whatever, that's fine. Like, you believe in whatever you do. But I love collecting crystals. I feel at home. Like, I basically love nature anyways. I love animals. So it's like, it's kind of, I mean, to me, it's kind of a perfect fit for me. But I also like to think, I like to read the Bible sometimes or whatever, and believe in the Lutheran stuff, because I am from a Lutheran background. But I'm not going to sit there and like push these two things on people. Like, that's not who I am. I'm not going to judge you for your religion. Please don't judge me for mine. Like, that's just the way it is. As long as you're not hurting anybody or anything, I don't care what you guys believe in out there. Everybody has their own beliefs. Everybody has their own life that they feel comfortable in. Do you believe in what you want to believe in? Do be yourself. Be comfortable in your own skin. If you want to dress in black, dress in black. If you want to dress in colors, dress in colors. No judgment here. None. No judgment. I mean, I always want to say that, people are people, and they're going to have their own unique things about them. And that's what makes you you. We can't always be the same. You know why? Because if we're all the same, boring. I don't want to be boring. I want people to come from different cultures and backgrounds and stuff like that. I find it exciting. I find it fun learning, because I like to learn about things before. And I'm not one to sit there and go, well, I'm, judging them on their religion and things like that. You know what? That's what they like. That's fine. Just don't push it on me, because that's a whole nother ball game. I have been pushed to when I first moved here with my husband, before we got married even, I was being pushed from these people to be someone who I wasn't. To sit there and put God this on my Facebook and God that on my Facebook. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not that type of a religious person. I'm not going to just do all that. Now, I may send prayers. I may send positive vibes. I may send love and hugs. But that doesn't mean, like, I'm going to just put everything all over my Facebook and stuff like that. Like, it's not fair to me, so don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, just don't do it to me. And I won't, I'm not going to do anything to you guys, because you guys, everyone loves what they love. No one has a reason to judge that, not unless somebody's pushing it on somebody. Then it's like, back off. You don't need to push your religion on others. You don't need to push your opinions on others. You have your opinions. That's awesome. I have my opinions. That's awesome. We can come together still, even though we agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. We're having conversation. We're having, that's how human beings work. They don't get all violent and stuff like that. And yeah, they're like, I was angry at the neighbor because he's hurting, and I believe that he might be killing cats, and I don't like it. That's something that I am trying to control with, because I know that the way I acted in the video probably wasn't a good thing. But I don't like people hurting animals. I don't like people hurting I don't like people hurting children. Those are things that I don't like. Like, and I don't want to put up with. You know what I mean? Like, people have their tolerances, and those things I don't want to tolerate. I don't want to see any harm happen to the cats because the neighbor doesn't like them. I mean, it's so stupid. That thing is so dumb. But anyways, guys, let's get back to this because I don't want to go that way. You guys can see it in the video, but I reacted the way that I felt, and that's all that there was to it. I mean, I just do not like people hurting animals. I don't want that happening. Not on my watch. Like, I have to protect them. So that's in my heart right there. So anyways, guys, let's get back to what I was saying. There's a lot of the gothic subculture and stuff like that. It's so much fun. Like, I'm like into witchy, gothic, Victorian type of things. I love those types of things. I love ghosts, and I guess I believe in ghosts too, by the way. I just love those types of things, the creepy things, and I feel at home with them. So it's like I can discuss this stuff freely. And so when I first came here, there was people like trying to like they were trying to just I had to go to church every Sunday and I had to do this and that. And I wasn't going to kiss ass. I'm sorry, but I'm not kissing anyone's ass. I don't care if you're a preacher or a priest or whatever. I'm not kissing your ass to get, to make it so I believe I can get into heaven. That's not how this works. And I believe, I never felt comfortable going to that church, so I would never go again. But I went like, I think 2 to 3 times. And that was 2 to 3 times way too many for me, in my opinion. Like, I don't want anything to do with that church. And half those people, they were already judging me and they did not even know me. So it was like, it was very uncomfortable. It was not a comfortable situation. I went there to try it and I didn't like it, and so that's that. Um but anyways, so I started wearing dark clothes and I started decorating our house with Halloween. And yeah, I did have Christmas and things like that. But hi Miss Moon Pie. Moon Pie is being cute. Anyways, so it was really frustrating, and I started wearing black and everything, and I know that Halloween was not everybody's holiday, and people were not, because it was Satan's holiday, you know what I'm saying? So it sucks that people associate like that, but they do, and it whatever, I just take it with a grain of salt now. But I used to get kind of offended by it because I was like, are you serious? And then I started reading about the history of Halloween. Like, there was a time where it was um a very bad time, very not a very good situation either. And so hi Miss Mooney. And so, I could see why people would think that or whatever, but they got to know that it wasn't like, the history of it. Mooney's looking at something and it's Mooney, you dropped the Kleenex box. Mooney dropped the Kleenex box and then she went like she jumped right when the Kleenex box dropped on the floor. Right now she's like looking at something and I'm thinking, is it a spider? Because I kind of freak out. I like the little jumping spiders because they're cute. They have like a little cuteness about them. But other spiders, I freak out. I do not like other spiders. So, I was just thinking, is there a spider she's seeing or what? But anyways, back to what I was saying. Um, so I started dressing in black a lot more. I started becoming myself because the books, like, they made me feel at home. Like, I felt like an at home place. Like, it was almost like it was like a reminder of who I am and who I was, like back before I became like normal again. And I was thinking normal's so boring. Like, I want to go back to my like things, I want to go and do the black stuff, and I want to do all the fun stuff. So um but of course I sold all my trip pants, but I wouldn't fit into them anyways because I was like really skinny when I had them. So there was no way I was going to go back into those trip pants anyways. But so as of now, like, I don't buy the fast fashion as they call it because I don't have, I have the money to buy it, but the problem is they don't have my size. They just never have my size. But I do buy the Demonia shoes because I love Demonia shoes, and I do love some of the like hair things, and I'll buy hats, but I'll buy it like at Spirit Halloween or around Halloween time. I'll find cute hats and stock up then. And then, the gloves and everything, I buy those and I see them at Spirit Halloween, and some of the like stockings and stuff like that. I have a whole bunch of them, and like I buy them around Halloween time so that I can stock up. Halloween time is a great time to stock up on my home decor, my normal home decor, not just like for Halloween. It's like all year round. But it's just a nice way to just bulk up on on all of the home decor that I would like. And then if I see like a purse or if I see something cute that I want, then I pick that up. And then Killstar usually has some really good stuff around, sometimes. So I'll pick that stuff up too. And I'm sorry, I kicked the tripod again. But sometimes I'll find stuff. But you know what? I'm to the point now where it's like I love Killstar and all. But then everybody else is buying it too. And then so your house is going to look like everybody else's house. And so it sucks because there's so many good pieces to the Killstar stuff. And I'm guilty because I did buy some. So and I keep kicking you guys, but man, my foot and my leg. You know what? I'm going to do something quick. I'm going to stretch my legs out. So right now, one of my muscles is hurting. I have like this vein on the back of my leg and it hurts. And so I've got to stretch it out. Otherwise, it's going to be... So I apologize. But this video is turning into a long one. But no surprise. No shocker there. Because like, and yeah, if you saw books on the side of me, I keep all my good stuff right next to me on a table. I've got these cute books. And yeah, I'm getting sidetracked again. But I keep like all of my beauty stuff in this book so that it's right next to me, so that if I want to like, do my eyebrows or, do my nails or whatever, it's right in this thing. And then I have snacks, and I have one for Kleenexes so that I can blow my nose and things like that. I have Kleenexes in here, and I've got like some candy in one, and I've got like some crafting items in one, and there's a couple other ones. I can't remember exactly what's in them, but... And then, of course, I have a box of cereal next to me because I will be in here in the morning time and I'll be like hungry. And before I start my day, like I stay upstairs for a little bit and I watch TV in here and I like have some cereal. So, and I do have a mini fridge in here. So I do have like, everything that I need up here to have cereal. So I just sit here and have cereal, and sometimes I'll have a coffee because I have a new coffee maker, guys, but guess what? I haven't cleaned it yet. So, and it hasn't even ran any coffee yet. I've got the little K cups about this big, and I've got some Caribou coffee that I got. So, I have to hurry up and learn how to use that thing. I haven't yet, which sucks. I gotta clean it out first and stuff and make sure it's good. But I can't wait to use it because it's supposed to be a really good coffee maker. And I'm excited about it. And, anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Oh my god, yet again, sidetracked. Oh, so when I met my husband and everything and came here to live, it was a very, religious place where we lived. And there was just a lot of judgment. And it went as far as someone coming down where I lived. The landlord and his wife, and they had a bunch of kids. Well, the landlord's wife had come down because I was talking to the landlord, and then my father-in-law, and then my husband was there, and so I was talking and whatever. And then she's like, "Why do you wear black all the time?" And she said it in kind of a snooty, snotty way, and I was just sitting there going, "I don't ask you why you wear colors all the time, so why are you asking me?" And I really think that she wanted to know if, like, I was worshiping Satan or something. And it's like, why don't you just come out and ask me? Because I will tell you, and then that'll be that. You know what I mean? Like, instead of judging me secretly. But she was one of those that goes to church every Sunday, never misses, always is just like dancing and doing whatever. And that's fine if that's what she wants to do. But don't judge me. Don't judge other people either. And then one time she told my husband that I never said hi to her, and that she waved at me, but then I gave her a dirty look. And I never did that. I was like, "What are you talking about?" And that's the kind of people that I first was introduced here when I moved here. It was like I it just drove me up the wall. And it's like now there's stuff coming out of the woodwork that they're not, like, she's not as perfect as she's, is or whatever. But anyways, that's just, it's kind of messed up if you really think about it. Like, if you want to know something about a person, just flat out ask them. Don't assume, and don't try to beat around the bush. Just freaking come out and ask somebody, and they'll either tell you or they won't. It's their decision to make, not that person. So, yeah, this looks crooked in my picture, or in my film, or on camera, I should say. There, now it looks a little better. Anyways, guys, but yeah, so I was so excited when I found out, like, I just started wearing black again. And then I slowly started back into tarot because I had to do that, because my husband, when before he met me, and when he met me or whatever, he knew I was practicing some stuff like tarot cards and palm reading and things like that. He made me throw away all my books, all my tarot card decks, everything that I had, and I was really upset. But I did not get rid of my horoscope books because I love horoscopes. Anyways, needless to say, I got all those books back that I threw away, and I got my cards back. I've got several decks, as you guys have seen in another video. You guys have seen the tarot decks, and I didn't even do a reading. I had so much going on, guys, I didn't even get a chance to do a reading. So I think this next around Halloween time, I'll try to do a reading. I'll try to remember to make a video on readings and stuff like that, to show people the different types of spreads of the cards and things like that that you can do And I'll probably do a reading maybe on my mother-in-law. So just so you guys know. But yeah, so it was really awesome that I could just be myself and that he wasn't going to be like, holding it against me or telling me I couldn't do that, or you have to get rid of all your books again and everything else and stuff like that. And my leg's getting crampy again, so I'm gonna have to, oops, sorry guys, there we go. Hopefully it'll be fine now. My leg is just so sore. I have no idea what I did. All I know is that, like, behind my knee there's a vein. I don't even know what kind of vein it is, but it's a vein. It's like, I think it's like a spider vein, but my mother-in-law says she can't see anything back there, but I can feel it at times, like cramp up and stuff like that, if I'm not like putting it on something to like if I don't have my foot. That's why I have a footrest in here now, because if I have my foot like not on the footrest, like I don't have it on now, and I'm sitting for long periods of times, it'll start fucking hurting. It'll start cramping up, and I don't know what the deal is. Like, I have no clue. But it hurts when it does that. And so I have to be able to stretch it out and things. But anyways, so I mean, it was awesome that I got to be myself, and this is how I became to be like. Then I started buying Halloween stuff around Halloween because, well, after reading the book, or during when I read the books, I put in Gothic under YouTube because I was starting to get into the YouTube and watching it more often and things like that. So I was like, oh, and that's when I put in Gothic, it came up like, It's Black Friday came up, Toxic Tears came up, The Goblin Queen came up. Um, there was a couple other ones. Snowy Lather came up, which I love her. Riri Phillips, she came up, but I haven't seen any new videos by her at all. And then there was this girl named Sarah, and I can't remember her last name. Leah Mouse came up, of course. She came up, and she was awesome. I really loved her, and I also loved It's Black Friday. She really came up on that thing, and I'm like, oh, I love her. She's always so nice to everyone, and she never has anything bad to say. And she's just a sweetheart, a genuine sweetheart, and I love her so much. And I also love Toxic Tears because she's just been a real sweetheart too. And those girls, those women are just amazing. And they've really inspired me to like do this channel, be myself. It doesn't matter, like if you're doing you, it doesn't matter. And the Goblin Queen, she really helped me out too. And the Gothic Alice, I love her. She's such a sweetheart as well. I mean, they're all just such sweet people, and I don't know them per se. I just watch their videos and their YouTube channels, but they're all pretty awesome ladies. I mean, women, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just awesome. And they're just so sweet, and they're really good people. I believe they're really, really good people, and I appreciate them so much. Because without them, I don't think I would have been here right now, comfortable and in my own skin and things like that. And then I started seeing Killstar stuff, and then I was like, I fell in love with Killstar when I saw it. And I don't remember who it was first, but I know that It's Black Friday had a lot of, I think she had a lot of Killstar on her channel. I also believe Toxic Tears had some too on her channel. So I was like, I fell in love with those channels. Like, I was watching them a lot because by the time I I can't remember when it was. I want to say it was like 2012 or 13. I think it was 2012 that I might have started like watching a lot. I want to say 2012, or it could have been 2013. And even though, like, I'm quite a bit older than those women, I still love gothic stuff. I still want to dress in it. I still want to have fun. I mean, it is me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is me. I can't change it. Like, I feel like I've been kind of gypped in a way because back in the day, like, I did wear different things, but I remember some teacher saying this, and it kind of frustrated me a little bit, but they told my parents, like, my appearance was I tended to dress like Renaissance, like of the Renaissance, whatever. I had, like, the fluffy, like, um, the fluffy type of, like, oh, what do you call those things? Like sleeves, where there were ruffles here and here on both sides, and then you had the ruffle neck, and it would go down like a V neck or whatever, and it was ruffly there. I loved those shirts. I had them in like all different colors. I just loved those shirts. And the reason for it was because, well, I don't know if you guys know who this is, because, I mean, it depends on if, and she's not per se gothic. She was never gothic, but I loved her anyways. I thought she was brilliant and she was very smart. I loved her dancing and her choreography and things like that. Like, I just loved her to pieces. Paula Abdul. Like, I loved her and I always wanted to be her when I grew up. Like, I always wished that I would be 5'2" or 5'3" because that's how, like, short she is. But I ended up being, I think I'm like 5'4" or 5'5" now. So I'm still kind of short. It pisses me off though being short sometimes because I'm like usually this much, to the top shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes I have to wear my creeper shoes, which are, oh, excuse me, that are platforms because it kind of makes up for it. So it's kind of nice to have. But I enjoyed Paula Abdul during the like times because I liked her and like Cold Hearted Snake. I liked her outfits and stuff like that. I always loved her like dancing and stuff like that. She's so graceful and whatnot. But I know she wasn't like gothic or anything. But I also like Depeche Mode. There was all kinds of singers and songs that I loved. I was like loving all the big haired ones. Like, I loved Ozzy Osbourne, man. I still love him to this day, and I don't care if he's not in the gothic genre or not. Like, I love that guy. I also love I love Paula Abdul still. She dances just like she used to, and she's probably how old is she? And she can still move just like she did before. She's freaking amazing. And then I also love Avril Lavigne. I have such a love for Avril Lavigne. Like, she is freaking amazing and all. She's just, that girl's amazing. And I love her attitude, and I know she's punk. She's not really gothic or whatever, but I also like stuff like Susie and the Banshees. I love them. I love Depeche Mode. I love, oh man, The Cure. I love, just, some of them. I mean, I haven't listened to all the gothic stuff lately. I haven't really been listening to that. I used to turn it on, like, the gothic genre of, like, the radio, like, I think it was through Alexa, or it could have been like Siri or something, or iHeartRadio. It was something. I remember listening to it on my phone because I would like to clean to it. And I sometimes just like to listen to it so I can actually figure out if I want to listen to it or not, or hear it or whatever, you know. So, um, but I really enjoy listening to it and stuff like that. It's really cool, and it gives me like, I mean, I love like all kinds of music. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like about just one particular thing of music. Like I love a lot of different music. I My favorite though I think is have to be rock and hard rock, because I do love a lot of that stuff. So, oh, but yeah. So that, I mean, because of those books, they opened up my eyes yet again to, dressing dark and loving Halloween and listening to the gothic subculture music and things, and checking out YouTubers, and just like, seeing like what they are doing. I loved makeup tutorials and things like that. I don't do them on this channel because I don't know if I'm any good at music. I might, or music, movies. Oh my god. Makeup, because I don't want anyone to cringe because, oh, she's using the wrong brush. I don't know what brush goes with what. Like, when I put on makeup, I just put on the makeup and that's it. Like, I'm not pro at it. I'm not very good at it. So it doesn't make any difference. And my nose is getting clogged again because I have allergies like really bad right now. And I always get them during the winter time, and I freaking hate it. Drives me absolutely insane. Well, guys, this video has gone on a long time, longer than what I thought I was going to do, and so I apologize for that. But every time we talk and every time we're hanging out, I always like go off track. But that's only because I like talking with you guys, and I love sharing stories and things with you guys. But yep, that's somewhat of like the gothic thing and why I love it so much and things. These people really have inspired me in ways of just, be myself. It's very important to just be yourself and do you and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go for the night. If you haven't already and you like what you see on this channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Also, guys, if you subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because it will tell you when I drop my newest videos. And right now it's every Friday. And then when it gets closer to Halloween, I'm going to pick up 2 videos a week again, I think. I'm thinking about it. I want to do Wednesdays and Fridays like I have done in the past. So we'll see what happens. And also, guys, it's like my 100. Well, I didn't mean to like post my cat videos twice by accident. It was doing that. But anyways, guys, so um this would be like the 101st video supposedly to my channel, so that is completely awesome. And yeah, I'm not counting one of the cat ones. Like I said, I uploaded it twice. It just didn't seem like it was working, so I uploaded it twice by accident, and I should delete one, but I'm just gonna leave it up. Who cares? It is what it is. Check it out, guys. um but like I said, you guys, don't forget to hit the notification bell if you subscribe to my channel, because it's going to tell you when I upload and drop my newest videos. So I'm so excited, guys, to share more things with you. And next week, I think I'll do the book review of the one of the books that I read, the series of the books I read that I could not stop reading. So stay tuned if you want to know what the books are. And then we'll go over a few other little things next week or something like that. And I'll probably tell a little bit of backstory on some of the stuff, because it's the books and the story kind of go hand in hand to each other. So anyways, guys, I'll see you next week. See you next time on Jennifer's Lair. Have a great night. Stay spooky, stay spooktacular, stay safe, and don't forget to be you. It's very important to be you. And I guess, and be nice to animals, guys, and be nice to each other. I'll see you next time here on Jennifer's Lair. See you next week, guys. All right, have a good one. Okay, bye.